Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a wild, wild day in the soap world. And honestly, we need to talk about it immediately. Grab a coffee or something stronger because the drama in LA on June 29th is off the charts. Let's dive right into it and break down exactly what just happened. So, I'm just going to come right out and say it because I am still sitting here staring at my screen in absolute disbelief. Hope Logan actually did it. She really, truly did it. After weeks of back and forth, after all that talk a few episodes ago about how she was going to stay and fight for Hope for the future, Hope just blew up everything. And I mean everything. Today, Hope literally walked down the runway, strutting her stuff, but not for Forrester Creations. Nope. She walked down that stage for the launch of Hope by Logan. I mean, what? What was she thinking? What were the writers thinking? Just a few weeks ago, back in May, she was telling Liam no. She was telling Liam she wouldn't jump ship to Katie's company because she wanted Brooke to take the co-CEO spot and protect her line. And now? Now she just blindsides everyone. It's like she woke up one morning, completely changed her personality, and decided to choose violence. But you know what? Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe she just finally snapped after dealing with Steffy for so long. But still, to do it like this, and the way she did it was just so sneaky. She didn't even have the decency to sit down with her family and tell them her plans. Instead, she completely hid her Logan contract. She hid it. She let the Forresters believe everything was fine and dandy. She literally let them walk right into a brick wall. The Forresters were completely blindsided by this fashion event. It was the absolute last thing any of them expected, especially after Eric's massive haute couture show. They thought they had the momentum. They thought they were on top of the world. And then bam! Hope drops a nuclear bomb on their legacy. Let's talk about Steffy for a second because, honestly, Steffy's reaction is exactly what you'd expect, but multiplied by 1,000. Steffy is furious, and I kinda don't blame her. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Steffy had literally just confirmed the announcement for the relaunch of Hope for the Future. She put the PR machine in motion. She put the company's reputation on the line to relaunch Hope's brand right on the heels of Eric's couture show. And Hope just embarrassed her on a global scale. Steffy is going to go scorched earth. We all know Steffy's history with the Logans. She already thinks they are manipulative and untrustworthy, and Hope just handed her all the proof she will ever need on a silver platter. I can already hear Steffy screaming in the executive office. It's going to be loud, you guys. But it's not just Steffy. Ridge is losing his mind too. Ridge is throwing out complaints left and right, and he doesn't think any of this is right. Which is funny, because just last month, Ridge was squirming in his chair when Brooke offered to replace Steffy as co-CEO. He was so uncomfortable with the power struggle then. Now he's fully justified in his anti-Logan frustration. He's going to complain to anyone who will listen about Hope's lack of loyalty. And honestly, he has a point. Hope grew up in that building. Forrester Creations made her who she is. To just walk away and launch a rival line in secret? It's cold. It's so cold. And what about the collateral damage? What about poor Zende? I feel so bad for Zende right now. The guy just got promoted. He just finally got the recognition he deserves as the lead designer for Hope for the Future. He was probably so excited, sketching new designs, thinking this was his big break. And now? The line is probably going to be canceled permanently. Hope just took her name and ran to Katie's fashion house, leaving Zende with a title for a brand that doesn't even exist anymore. Zende, Eric, Elektra, RJ, they are all just standing around Forrester Creations today talking about this massive, severe betrayal. It's the only thing anyone can talk about. And speaking of Elektra and RJ, they already have enough drama going on with Ivy's messy letter scheme and that whole love quadrangle with Will and Dylan. Now they have to deal with this corporate civil war. The whole building is in chaos. It feels like a first draft of a nightmare for the Forrester family that just never got edited. It's just pure chaos. But you know who is the most crushed by this? Who is absolutely, fundamentally destroyed? Brooke. Brooke Logan is entirely crushed. And this is where the story actually gets really sad and really messy. Brooke went to bat for Hope. Brooke literally offered herself up to Ridge, trying to seduce him into making her co-CEO just so she could protect Hope from Steffy. She put her own relationship on the line. And Hope didn't even tell her. Hope left her own mother in the dark. Brooke is devastated, but that sadness is turning into rage really fast. Brooke made it very, very clear today that she is not going to stand by and let Katie get away with this. Brooke is vowing consequences. She is promising that Katie will pay for poaching her daughter. The Logan sisters are officially at war. Donna tried to warn Katie. Remember last month? Donna literally told Katie to back off because Brooke would take this as a personal attack. And Katie didn't listen. Katie just said business is business. Well, business is about to get really personal really fast. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Meanwhile, over in Spencerland, it is a completely different vibe. The Spencers are on cloud 9. They are literally floating. Liam and Bill are probably popping champagne right now. The Logan fashion event was a massive success, and the Spencers are just eating it up. Liam finally got what he wanted. He has been pressuring Hope for weeks and weeks to leave Forrester, telling her she was just signing up for more mistreatment from Steffy. He must be feeling so smug right now. He probably thinks he's a genius who saved Hope from the evil Forresters. But let's be real, Liam didn't do this. Hope did this. And the way she did it is going to cause so much damage. But the Spencers don't care about the damage at Forrester. They only care about winning. And then we get to the absolute craziest part of the day. The media interviews. So after the runway show, Hope and Katie are doing press. They are talking to the media, soaking up the spotlight. And Hope. Wow. Hope decides to go completely rogue and air out all the dirty laundry. She publicly admits to the reporters that Brooke didn't even know about the launch of Hope by Logan until today. She just threw her mom right under the bus on live television. She played the victim so hard. She spun this whole narrative about how she hoped her loving mother would celebrate her success, but instead, Brooke turned her back on her. I mean, are you kidding me? Brooke turned her back on you? Brooke was ready to start a corporate coup to save your job. Hope? I am honestly just yelling at my screen at this point. The audacity of Hope to stand there in front of the cameras and play the victim, acting like Brooke is the bad guy for being upset that her daughter secretly joined her sister's rival company. It's manipulative. It's almost Steffy-like. Actually, it's worse. Hope is acting like a full-blown villain right now, and she doesn't even see it. She really thinks she is the wronged party here. The fans on social media are going absolutely insane over this. Half the timeline is cheering for Hope for finally breaking free from the Forresters and standing on her own 2 feet. They're saying she deserves to be at a company that actually respects her, and Katie is giving her that platform. But the other half? The other half is dragging Hope through the mud for how she treated Brooke and Zende. You can't just blindside your family like that and expect them to throw you a parade. You just can't. It's so messy. It's so incredibly messy. And you just know an intense confrontation is coming. It's brewing. Brooke and Hope are going to have a showdown that will probably shake the walls of the Logan estate. Brooke is not going to let this slide, and Hope is too stubborn right now to apologize. Plus, you have Katie standing in the middle, probably defending Hope and telling Brooke to back off. The dynamic has completely shifted. For years, it was Brooke and Hope against the world. Now, it's Hope and Katie against Brooke. And Brooke is a dangerous woman when she is backed into a corner and feels betrayed by her own blood. I honestly don't know where the show goes from here. They have completely upended the status quo. Hope for the future is basically dead in the water at Forrester Creations. Steffy is going to demand retaliation. Ridge is caught in the middle of his furious daughter and his heartbroken partner. The younger generation, Elektra, RJ, Zende, are left picking up the pieces of their shattered careers and distracted by all this corporate warfare. And the Spencers are just laughing all the way to the bank. It's a lot to process. I feel like I need to watch the episode again just to catch all the little micro expressions because everyone was acting their hearts out today. But man, I am exhausted. This storyline is moving so fast and the betrayal is so deep. I guess we just have to wait and see how explosive this mother-daughter confrontation is going to be tomorrow. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you Team Hope or Team Brooke? Because right now, I don't even know whose side I'm on anymore. I keep changing my mind. One minute I'm proud of Hope, the next minute I want to shake her. It's just too much. We will definitely be keeping a close eye on this, so stick around.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.